Good morning and welcome to Mornings on Main Street for this Thursday, the 8th of June. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. We have a pretty sweet show in store for you today. First off, we are in Clarksville learning all about the Summer in the Park series put on by the Clarksville Park and Recreation Department. The first one is coming up this Saturday. It is Art in the Park, and we have all the information for you coming up in a few minutes. After that, we're in Pulaski, Tennessee, where reporter Scott Stewart from the Pulaski Citizen shares with us the SunDrop Festival happening this Saturday or this weekend there in Pulaski. I can't wait to hear about this. If you're not familiar with Pulaski and its connection to SunDrop, well, this festival is the best way to learn more. And then after that, we are heading into Sweet Tea's Gelato and Cafe here in White Bluff to learn how to make the tasty treat of gelato. It's a lot of fun. I know it's going to be a lot of fun and can't wait to share that with you today. But first, let's get a check of our headlines. 4 men are now in custody for the fatal shooting of this little girl, 4-year-old Talia Frazier. The 4 suspects alleged to have been in a Ford sedan that pulled to an intersection where the Malibu that Talia was a passenger in was stopped for a red light. 2 of the 4 men got out of that Ford and fired multiple rounds into the Malibu. Talia was struck in the head and died the following day. 2-year-old male twins were also in the back seat. One of them suffered a graze wound to his head. His brother was uninjured. Now you can read the identities of the men who are now behind bars by going to mainstreetmediatn.com. Well, after finding housing affordability be the most pressing issue for Tennesseans through its 2022 listing tour, the Beacon Center has now developed and released an atlas of Tennessee zoning requirements that highlight how the state has become unaffordable for the average person in Middle Tennessee. Now, last year it came to light that finding affordable housing was an issue, and this was pressing for, again, Tennesseans. Get all the information that you need by going to mainstreetmediatn.com. And in this coming school year in Wilson County, the district's 10 kindergarten through 5th grade schools and 3 kindergarten through 8th grade schools will start at 7:30 in the morning and end at 2:30 in the afternoon, as well as the Watertown Middle School and Watertown High School. Now, the change was a unanimous vote by the school board this week. The remaining schools, including 3 6th through 8th grade schools and 4 high schools, will begin at 8:30 and then end the day at 3:30. The board also made the decision to remove 2 books from the library. Are you wondering what those books are? Well, head over, once again, to our website or to thechronicleofmountjuliet.com. So we're inching closer and closer to the weekend. There's a lot of fun to be had all over. CMA Fest is going on in Nashville, so will it be rain or shine for all of us? Our friends over at Tennessee Valley Weather gonna let us know.
Hey folks, Ben Luna here with you in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, wishing you a happy Thursday as you check out this forecast update. All right, across the mid-state weather-wise today, a cold front pushed across the area overnight. That's going to leave us with a mix of clouds and sunshine, but our temperatures will be a smidgen cooler as we head through today and then tomorrow as well, with really no rain in the forecast here for 48 hours, but that's going to change as we get closer to the weekend. Saturday's still all right, but as we look ahead to Sunday, we'll start to see showers build back in across the area in the morning, and then an evening chance for thunderstorms that'll carry into Monday. At first, it's a warm front followed by a cold front, and that's going to drop temperatures a smidge too. As we look ahead to next week, more storms on tap as we head toward Tuesday and Wednesday. That's a quick check on your forecast. Have a great day.
Welcome back. If you're familiar with Clarksville, Montgomery County, you know Heritage Park. Well, this weekend it is going to transform for Art in the Park, which is the first in the Summer in the Park series with Clarksville Park and Recreation Department. To tell us about what you can expect and how much fun it's going to be, we have the event planning specialist, Amanda Pitt. First up, Amanda, thank you.
Thank you, Stephanie. It's great to be here.
Oh, we're happy to have you. So what can we expect Saturday?
Well, Saturday, like you said, this practice soccer field behind us is going to transform into the artistic event of the summer. So everything will be here like it always is every weekend at Heritage Park, but the added bonus will be a lot of art, a lot of activities. ArtLink will be here with their trailer that they always bring. We have some terrific partners in the Customs House Museum, the Southern Black Arts Council, the Nurture House Group. They'll all be here. Youth Villages will be here. It's going to be a great event with stuff for kids and grown-ups alike to do, as well as some great food trucks that you're probably familiar with already. Tacos Azteca, one of my personal favorites.
Ooh, love it.
Kona Ice, everybody loves Kona Ice. And also hot dog emergency. Philip Rogers, he's got an old ambulance that he drives up with his hot dog cart. So come on out, see us. It's free, completely free, open to the public. Everybody who wants to be here can be here.
What a wonderful, I love hearing that, free, because, you know, people are always like, what are we going to do today? What are we going to do as a family, or maybe with some friends? This is the perfect spot for you on Saturday. Again, so you have the artist out, so you'll have, obviously, you know, like you said, ArtLink. Any performances?
Well, our friends from the Southern Black Arts Council are bringing one of their professional artist colleagues to come and give a talk about being an artist, getting started in art. You know, you start with that passion, and then what? You know, where does it go from there? So that'll be some great insight to have. Plus, I think we have a lot of new people to Clarksville who always are asking that question, what is there to do for families? And this is just the first one in a series that's going to celebrate the arts, and it's something free for families to come out and do on a Saturday and just enjoy and have fun together.
Very nice. Are pets welcome?
Pets are welcome.
Fabulous.
Yeah,
I know
absolutely.
a lot of us like to take our dogs out.
Absolutely.
Amanda, you were telling me the splash pad will be open.
Splash pad will be open.
Fantastic. And you're also doing a little giveaway or handing out
Oh
the
yes,
packet?
oh yes. We will have a special surprise giveaway at the Parks and Recreation tent. And I know that several of our partners will be here with some cool swag to give away as well.
Awesome sauce. Okay, so this is the first in the series. What after this one, Art in the Park?
The next one is Theater in the Park, and that's going to be July 22nd at Liberty Park in the amphitheater. We've got the Nashville Shakespeare Festival coming and doing an abbreviated Midsummer Night's Dream, which is a perfect title for a great summer show. So they're going to come out and give it their all. There's going to be a lot to see and to do, and I'm sure we'll be talking about that later on.
Most definitely will. And then the third in the series.
The third one is going to be Dance in the Park. So that's going to be a celebration of all things dance, again at Liberty Park, and we're going to have lots of great partners and lots of great things celebrating everything on that day. So that's going to be great.
And we'll, of course, continue to check in with Amanda right before each of the events to see exactly what's going to be there on that day. I do want to go back to Theater in the Park. I was able to see Shakespeare in the Park at Centennial Park, a lot of parks there, in Nashville. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, this is the same group that does that every year. Right. They do it at up there at Centennial Park, and I think they're doing at One City in Nashville this summer, and then they're also going to take the show to Williamson County, so it'll also be down in Franklin for a week.
Super cool. Amanda, thank you for all of the information.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else that we need to know as far as your Facebook page, because you guys put out a lot of information there?
We do. ClarksvilleParksRec.com is a great place to find every single thing that we're doing, and it is a lot. Again, especially for our newcomers, people who are new to Clarksville, it's a great sort of base launching pad area for those looking for something to do with their family. And most of what we do is free and open to the public. And we're also on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, so check us out.
Again, looking at the page, I'm like, oh, I'm exhausted just looking at that. Amanda, thank you so much. Stick right here on Mornings on Main Street. We'll be right back right after this.
There's a lot to consider when it comes to choosing a Medicare plan. That's where Health Markets Insurance Agency can help. Independent licensed insurance agents who work with Health Markets can answer your questions about the different parts of Medicare, when you can enroll, benefits, costs, and more. Speak to a local licensed insurance agent today to get started on your Medicare journey.
I'm so excited about this new show.
Dino Trek is back again this year. It's bigger than we've ever had it before.
When they're about 5 months old, we'll start seeing them sticking their head out of a pouch, or you might see a foot come out or a tail.
It's like an Airbnb for Joey's. animals, nature, and fun. That's what we're all about. But during that time, we hope that you also learn something, that you're inspired to want to learn something.
What's new at the zoo with Jim Bar 2.
Catch At the Zoo exclusively on Main Street Media TV. Check our on-screen TV guide for days and times.
Music City will be rocking June 23rd through the 25th with a different sound. The sound of NASCAR. The Ally 400 is back at Nashville Superspeedway, and this year, it's a night race. NASCAR in Nashville. It's guitars and fast cars under the lights. Visit NashvilleSuperspeedway.com to get your tickets today for the triple header weekend.
Main Street Awards Best of Dixon County is happening now. Please vote for Redbird Realty. We appreciate your support.
Vote for us Best Insurance in the Main Street Awards Best of Dixon voting. Micah Blount State Farm Insurance. Thank you for your vote.
Hey, Scott Stewart with you here. I'm on the historic Pulaski Square, and I'm with historic downtown Pulaski Director Makenna Edde. And Makenna is going to talk to us about a little something that's going on up here on the square. I've heard a little something. What is it, Makenna?
Yeah, just a little party we're having downtown this weekend. It's called SunDrop Fest, so we're real excited to have it here. We're expecting roughly 5,000 to 10,000 people in downtown Pulaski this Saturday.
Yeah, so we're going to have all kinds of events, and I know that there's a lot of stuff that people are used to. They've come up here for the last 7 or 8 years. This is like the second or third year. This has been SunDrop Fest. Before that, it was Summer Solstice. And tell us about some of the old favorites that people can be looking
Absolutely. So, of course, it's not a party with us unless we have the milk drop.
Yeah.
So we will be having milk drop at 4:30 right here on the courthouse lawn. We just found out that Mayor J.J. Brindley and County Executive Graham Stowe will be participating.
Did they flip the coin?
They flipped the coin, and J.J. will be collecting the milk on his head. So we're really excited to have them and thankful that they are participating in this nostalgic event with us. We'll be also having live entertainment, car cruising, lots of craft vendors, lots of food trucks. We'll have this whole kids corner. It's just something fun for everybody, really.
They have kind of moved the kids. The kids used to be up here on the south end,
and now they're on the north end.
Now they're going to be down on the north end.
But trust us, you won't miss it. We're expecting 5 inflatables on top of a ton of other games.
It's a better move. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's moved to down there, and they've got that whole area down there, and I think the table down there is kind of helping do that. And don't forget the milk drop. We just got to throw a little plug in. First National Bank has been a great sponsor of that event.
Yes, we're so thankful for them. Of course, they'll have their own little team up. I'm hoping it's Patrick Gilbert. He's one of my favorites to collect the milk, really.
Yeah, if you've not seen the milk drop, just let me go ahead and tell you, you got to get up here and see that. It starts at 4 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
What about some new stuff that we might have going on this year?
Yeah, so this year, something new. This is the most vendors that we've ever had in history. So we have 70 craft vendors that'll be in downtown Pulaski on Saturday.
Nice.
We have 20 food trucks. A couple new activities. PES will be sponsoring a 360 camera, so it's you stand on a platform and it records you around you, just like a little promo video type thing. The Giles County Library, they're going to be putting together a chalk art contest and a bunch of life-size board games. And then Kitchen 218 will have a mechanical bull down there. And actually, Kitchen 218 and Big Machine have partnered up, and they will be sponsoring a Big Machine VIP liquor lounge for our 21 and older crowd.
Right.
So we're really excited to have that this year. So there's just
lots of food vendors.
Lots of food vendors.
Yeah. So, and then talk about the entertainment.
Yeah, of course. So our entertainment this year, we have 3 bands lined up. Our first band is some UT Southern alumni. It's Amanda and George.
Okay.
They just graduated this past spring, and we're excited to have them. Then we have the Martini Shakers, which they've been to Giles County before. They're a big favorite here. They're kind of like a rockabilly type of group.
Right.
And then our last big band is 12 South Band. There's about 15 people that'll be on stage, and they'll do everything from singing to dancing to playing trumpets to drums, guitars, you name it. They're probably going to do it.
And they're gonna start about 7 o'clock, and then they'll close.
Us out. But we also will have P-Pack right down here in Pulaski.
Yeah.
They'll be dancing for us throughout the night, and then Faith Over Facts will also be sponsoring a slam drop contest where kids will be able to dunk basketballs in front of the main stage. So we're super excited to have all those activities going on.
Right, and I'll tell you, I saw the slam dunk contest was cool last year.
Yes.
Really cool. So make sure you get up here and see that. You can see a lot of young kids get up there and show off their athletic abilities. It's always fun up here at SunDrop Fest, always, Makenna. Thank you for all your hard work.
No, thank you.
Hey, we can all pay Makenna back for her hard work by
coming here Saturday.
She said it. I don't need to say it anymore. Thanks. We'll see you guys Saturday here on the square.
Vroom, vroom. Time for the Rackley Roofing 200, and it is going to be June 23rd out at the Nashville Super Speedway. And we partnered up, all of us here at Main Street Media TV, and we have joined with Rackley Roofing to send you. Yep, what you got to do to win? All you got to do is go to your favorite Main Street Media website, look for the Enter to Win banner, click there, and you're in. Like Flynn. Isn't that cool? Main Street Media TV and Rackley Roofing sending you to the races.
Tired of hanging lights every year? We get it. That's why Southern Nights is here to help. We install programmable lighting on your home or business so you can enjoy beautiful, customizable lighting all year round. No more ladders, tangled lights, or cold nights outside. We do the work, you do the celebrating. Call Southern Nights today and take the hassle out of holiday lighting forever. For a free quote, give us a call at 931-241-3074 or visit our Facebook page at Southern Nights.
Welcome back to Today's Better Health. I'm Colleen Barton, and I'm here with Dr. Gil Kentoff and Dr. Wendy Toohey, and we're talking about the latest treatments in back and neck pain.
Many people, Colleen, come to see us with neck and back pain, and they develop tingling and numbness down the arm or lower back pain that develops into sciatica shooting down their leg. And for these patients, we have an advanced treatment technology, non-surgical decompression therapy that we really introduced to this area. It separates the vertebrae and creates a suction to allow fluids and nutrients back in to heal the disc naturally, relieving pressure on the nerve and on the joint. It's an amazing treatment.
We've been helping patients like this for the last 30 years, helping them get back to work, get back to their family, get back to the life they want to live.
I mean, it really is amazing. Technology helping us to live pain-free and better lives.
Right.
And I bet you have a special offer.
The first 25 callers will receive an examination, x-rays, review of our findings, and their first treatment, all for $39.
Call 615-551-3897 today to receive this special offer.
Vote for us Best Burgers and Breakfast in the Main Street Awards Best of Dixon. We look forward to serving you. Thank you for your vote.
Please vote Pamela with First Lending Solutions online best mortgage lender in Main Street Awards Best of Dixon County. Thank you for your vote.
Welcome back. Well, the question of the morning is it ice cream or gelato for you? You know, I'm quickly becoming a big fan of the creaminess from gelato. We are here in White Bluff at Sweet Tea's Gelato and Cafe. You know, something I've learned is gelato translates to frozen in Italian and has been an Italian treat since the 16th century. Well, today we're going to head on into Sweet Tea's Gelato and Cafe to learn for ourselves how to make the tasty, cool treat of gelato. We are now inside of Sweet Tea's Gelato and Cafe. We are talking with business manager here, Danielle Warner. First off, Danielle, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
So how cool is it to make gelato every day?
It's just about the best job you could probably possibly have, I think.
The most important question is, do you get to taste things?
I taste things every single day. I might not eat a whole thing, but I always have a taste of something.
So, you know, gelato's been around 4 centuries. Where did you guys get started, your family? Because it was your mom and dad, correct, that got this going?
Yeah, so my parents visited Italy, and they had never had anything like the gelato in Italy before. And so when they moved out to Tennessee, they wanted to bring some of that out here because they couldn't find anything like that in Middle Tennessee. There's some other gelatos, but we just hadn't found the same stuff that was like imported and made from scratch and just has this type of flavor for it.
Right.
So we decided to come here, and I moved out to meet them from New York and to start up the business, and so that's what we've been doing.
How did they find White Bluff?
Well, we started off in Kingston Springs, so they wanted something a little more close to Nashville, but a little bit more on the rural side. So they ended up finding Kingston Springs, and so they moved out there in 2015. And so we originally started there in Kingston Springs, but ended up moving out here about 2 years after to White Bluff. There's a little more traffic here. We have a little more space here. So it's been a really good move, and we still get to see a lot of our friends from Kingston Springs. It's been almost 3 years now.
Your mom, and I remember her name, Teresa.
Yes.
Gave me a sneak peek the last time that I was here. It was when we did a preview to the fundraising event for Scott Hamilton and his nonprofit. So she gave me a little sneak peek into trying it, and she did share with me that gelato is actually healthier for you than regular ice cream.
Yes, definitely. So the difference between gelato and ice cream is the fat content. It's a lot lower than ice cream.
Okay.
Also, the sugar content is lower, and then there's less air whipped into it.
Okay.
And that's what makes it more dense and more creamy tasting, even though it's got less fat. And the reason that they do that is so that you can taste the flavors more, especially the fruits, because your tongue's not so coated in fat.
Oh, which means we can just eat more of it.
Yep, of course. Yep.
There's also something else that's particular about gelato, like for locations that make gelato, like you need to ask if they do a certain, or they have a certain machine to make the gelato. Am I right in saying
Yes,
that?
well, there's different ways of doing it. Most ice cream places and gelato places that you go to are using like a liquid base that they get from somewhere, and then they'll add their flavors to that and churn it and they'll churn it cold. For us, we start from scratch and make everything from scratch, and we pasteurize our gelato on top, and we heat it up to temperature and get it all together, homogenized, and then we drop it down and then we churn it. So we're actually starting from scratch, where a lot of other people, not that that's a bad thing, but it makes us a little bit more unique to be doing it completely from scratch.
How many flavors do you have?
We've made over 150 different flavors. Our case on a daily basis holds 12, but we always have more in the back. So if you ever don't see a flavor that you really like, you can always ask for it and we'll go get it for you.
We are apron ready. We have our gloves back here. So Danielle is going to walk me through making the strawberry gelato first. I do have to say a lot of the ingredients are secretive, and if they were to share that with me, they'd probably make me stay here forever. So you're not going to see that, but you get to see the process.
We're adding the milk.
Okay.
And then next is going to come the cream.
This right here?
Yep.
Why milk and cream?
You still need that fat content to create the right consistency, but just not as much.
Okay.
And then you got your sugar, and these are just both different sugars. The dextrose is another type of sugar. Just makes the right consistency when you have the right amounts.
Okie dokie.
All right, so that's it for that. Then you're just going to stir it. Just get everything up off the bottom. You're good. This is our paste from Italy. It's a strawberry paste just to jack it up a little bit and get that flavor a little bit stronger. And we import that. One of our secret ingredients. Once the liquid in top has been pasteurized, we're going to take a little bit of that hot liquid out and put it in with our strawberry mixture, and then we'll blend it up to get it nice and smooth so we can put it in the bottom of the machine to churn with the mix. Put our lid on, we wipe it down, and then we put it on our blast freezer, and that gets it really cold really fast so that the ice, or so that the gelato doesn't crystallize. So
well, my work afternoon has come to an end, and I now get to try the strawberry. Talk about not that hard of a process. I guess I anticipated it being a lot more challenging to make gelato.
Yeah, so it's a little bit time consuming. You have some prep time to weigh out the ingredients and mix them together. Then you have to pasteurize on top, drop it down. It's not that complicated of a process, but you have to have your recipe correct in order to get the good product.
And this might be some of the best strawberry gelato. My first time trying strawberry gelato, I do like strawberry ice cream, but this is on point. Absolutely delicious. It really does taste fresh.
And we always say that the best flavor that we have is the one that just came out of the machine.
Lucky me. Talking about your flavors, and for people who come in, they maybe have not tried gelato before. What do you say to them?
Yeah, just have an open mind. It's Italian style ice cream. It doesn't have gelatin in it. It doesn't have anything scary in it. We always say gelato means better than ice cream, but it actually means the word frozen. But to us it is. And if you just give it a chance, just try something new. You might love it more than you love regular ice cream.
Well, as I was saying, try it. You might like it. And always try it twice because, again, you never know. It's always good to try things 2 times. Danielle Warner, business manager with Sweet Teas Gelato and Cafe here in White Bluff. You'll find White Bluff in Dixon County. Head on out, enjoy some gelato, because I'm going to do just that right now. Danielle, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Stick with us here on Mornings on Main Street. When we come back, we're going to highlight 2 upcoming events happening today and throughout the weekend. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
You can't see the sights without the sounds. From the crack of the bat to the roar of the crowd and everything in between, discover what Hit City has to offer. Spend your nights cheering on the Nashville Sounds at First Horizon Park with giveaways, fireworks shows, theme weekends, and more. Single game tickets are on sale now. Visit NashvilleSounds.com to claim your seat today.
They said I wouldn't make it without a college degree.
They said only a man could be a roofing executive.
They said a former addict always relapses.
They said my amputation would keep me out of roofing.
They said never give an ex-convict a second chance.
They said I could never be a leader.
They said I couldn't support my family as a single mom.
At Rackley, we say they're wrong.
Want to change the world? Change it, one roof at a time.
Vote for Area 51 Tech Solutions for Best Computer and Electronic Repair in Main Street Awards Best of Dixon. Thank you for your vote.
Main Street Awards Best of Dixon. Vote for us in Best Burger, Best Dessert, Best Overall Restaurant, Best To Go, Best Dining Deal.
Welcome back. Well, I can certainly say I've had my fair share of gelato. Probably need to take a break from that, but it's absolutely delicious here at Sweet Teas Gelato and Cafe. Instead of looking back today, we're looking ahead to the weekend. Let me tell you, again, CMA Fest is happening starting today, running through Sunday. If you would like the details of some of the free concerts and free showings that you can see there at CMA Fest in Nashville, head over to mainstreetmediatn.com and look for Mary Hance's Mischief article. She has all of the fun information for you if you plan on heading out to CMA Fest over the next couple of days. After that, on Sunday, let me share with you that Haven Madison will have a concert at Clarksville's Downtown Commons. If you would like to stop by, that concert will be Sunday, kicking off at 6 and going until 8 o'clock. Thank you so much, as always, for joining us here on Mornings on Main Street. We hope you have a fantastic rest of your Thursday, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning.